Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I have a perfume haul, and this is going to be a Middle Eastern perfume haul. So I have 3 new fragrances that I have added to my collection. If you are new here and you love all things girly, fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care, go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss my future uploads. I upload 3 to 4 times a week, so there's always some type of content on my channel. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into today's haul. Hey guys, so I have 3 fragrances today that I want to haul. This is going to be kind of like my first impressions because I've only sprayed them once quickly when I got them and then I put them away. So today I'm going to be going over the notes, my first impressions, my thoughts on them, and then I will be doing updates on them in the future on my channel because fragrances just tend to change over time. So it's never really what you get the first time. Your first impression almost always, at least for me, changes over time. I'm going to start off with one that I really think is an amazing dupe for a fragrance that everyone has been going crazy over on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and that is Bianco Latte. This is a niche fragrance. It's pricey. Everyone is just raving about this fragrance, and I haven't really talked about it too much on my channel because every single time that I spray it, I feel like it's so close to my Dulce by Rosie Jane fragrance, and I have a full bottle of that, and that one is getting better and better as it sits. So I just do not feel the need to purchase a full-size bottle of this. But now we have an even more affordable dupe, and that is Taskeen Caramel Cascade. So here is the packaging. It kind of reminds me of the warm vanilla sugar packaging from Bath and Body Works. So the packaging is really cute. It has glitter all over it. So this fragrance has been getting raved about so much, so I was curious about it, and I didn't know that it could be a dupe for Bianco Latte. I just got it because I saw caramel in the notes, and I was just like, okay, this sounds like my type of fragrance because one of my favorite notes in fragrances is caramel. So I'm going to show you the bottle is beautiful. So this bottle is so nice. I love the color of it. I feel like by looking at the bottle, you kind of know what to expect. So I really like the bottle. It's really heavy. And the notes for this fragrance, I bought this from Amazon, so I am going to be linking it in the description box if you're interested, even though I'm looking at it right now and it says sold out, so I'm not sure if there are others, but it is very hyped up right now. So the top notes are caramel and milk, middle notes are tonka bean and honey, and the base is vanilla and white musk. So right off the bat, when I sprayed this fragrance on my skin when I got it, I thought of Bianco Latte and I thought of Dulce by Rosie Jane, which I have right here as well. This is smelling even better today. I'm getting more of like the tonka coming through. So tonka bean always to my nose gives like a creamy yet kind of smoky touch to fragrances. Oh my god, let me spray this Bianco Latte right next to it. But right off the bat, I'm getting a very creamy, like tonic caramel gourmand. It's almost like sticky but not cloying or anything like that. It's just the perfect gourmand fragrance. I feel like it's very like tonic. It's very smooth. I'm gonna spray right here, right next to it, and I'm gonna let it dry down a little bit. I did get this, I think it's from, this one I got from Scent Split. So it is a 5 ml sample, and I feel like I'm fine with this. I don't really feel the need to get a full-size bottle of Bianco Latte. I know it's been requested so much on my channel, but I feel like I have fragrances that are less that smell almost identical to me, so I just don't feel the need, and I wouldn't want to recommend that either because I can find way more affordable fragrances that smell like this. So I will say this is, I don't know if it's a spot on dupe, but I prefer this. So that says a lot. They're so similar. I feel like I am getting a bit more of like a spicy touch in Bianco Latte. Something that comes off a little bit like spicy, but The scent itself, they are like 90-95% similar to each other, and this is so affordable. So I feel like I love this one. I'm gonna definitely keep this one in my collection. And I always mention this to you guys, these fragrances, especially Middle Eastern fragrances, they get so much better with time. When you first get them, don't think that that is the way that it's going to stay, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to get thicker, it's going to get stronger, it's going to perform better, and that's been from my experience. So it's already smelling amazing, and they're so similar to each other. I feel like this smells so close. You have a good dupe with this one. And if you already own Dulce by Rosie Jane, I love this one. This one's getting better and better, because when I first got Dulce, there was kind of like this synthetic kind of note, almost like a plasticky note that was very like in the background, but I always kind of wonder like, am I gonna love this because of that? But as it's been sitting in my collection, it's almost gone. Like, I don't pick that up, and I'm picking up more of those gourmand notes. I love these. Now, could you have these two? I would say yes. I feel like I'm getting more of the caramel and tonka bean in this fragrance. So Dulce doesn't have a caramel note. So that's kind of what's going to make it stand out from Bianco Latte and from Caramel Cascade. So yeah, I feel like Dulce has a bit more of a woodiness in there, and it doesn't have that caramel touch. So the closest dupe for me would be this one. This one, I'm smelling it right now side by side. If you were to like blindfold me and tell me to choose which one was Bianco Latte, I don't think I would be able to tell you. They are so similar. So if you are looking for a dupe, if you're looking for a more affordable option for Bianco Latte, definitely I recommend this one. I'm loving it. I think this is my favorite out of the ones that I'm going to talk about today. I love the bottle. I love the scent of it. It's gourmand, it's sweet, it's caramel, it's sticky, it's like tonic, creamy. It's just really nice. So that is the first fragrance that I picked up. You can definitely have both of these because they have a bit of a, not too much of a difference, but they're different enough. Dulce is giving me a little bit more of a woodiness mixed in with those gourmand notes, but they all kind of fall into the same family. So that is the first scent. I'm looking forward to wearing Caramel Cascade, but I know for sure, again, like some of the fragrances that I've been getting, these for next fall are going to be amazing. So next up, I saw this fragrance on TikTok, and I recently got rid of my Yara by Lattafa, which I liked. I really liked it. It's an amazing performer. If you love kind of like that C Fiori type of vibe, some people describe it as Sol de Janeiro 62. So I would kind of say those two kind of combined with each other, except that the musk is on another level. So if you're a little sensitive with musk, I would say to be careful with Yara, because that musk just gets stronger and stronger. It got to the point where I just wasn't enjoying it as much, especially after my little experience at the DMV when my fragrance got mixed with someone who was smelling horrible. And then I kind of just, it messed it up for me. So I got rid of Yara, and I saw this fragrance, and people are giving like different opinions. Some people are saying it's better than Yara. Some people are saying it smells like Yara. Some people are saying it's softer than Yara. So I wanted to test it out for myself. And that is by Paris Corner, which is also the same brand as this one that I got. I think these are the first ones that I've got from this brand, but this is called Kissa Pink. So right off the bat, the packaging for Kissa Pink, in my opinion, is way cuter than the Yara bottle. You guys, look at this adorable bottle. Again, super duper heavy, very luxe feeling. Yeah, it's just a really nice bottle. I prefer this bottle over the Yara bottle. First, let's read the notes for this fragrance. So the notes for this fragrance are apple, coconut. Middle note is violet, jasmine, and rose, and the base notes are cedarwood, sandalwood, patchouli, and vanilla sugar. Apple and coconut in the opening just sounded so unique. This one is very tricky for me. People are saying that they get more of like a strawberry touch in this fragrance, but this fragrance has no strawberry. Feel like I might like this one a little bit better than Yara. They're very similar. If you have Yara, I would not tell you to go and get this one, because it would just be too much of the same thing in your perfume collection. But if you were very sensitive to the musk that is in Yara, this one doesn't have a musk note, and I feel like it's not as musky, but I'm still getting kind of like the same. It's so similar to Yara. It's very, very similar. Now I don't have Yara to spray them side by side. I would have to actually wear this one to be able to say if I'm gonna keep it in my collection or not. When I first sprayed it, the first day that I got it, I was leaning more towards I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it because it was literally like if I sprayed Yara that day. But today, let me spray some more. I love the opening of it. I'm getting the apple for sure in the opening. Not sure if I'm getting coconut. Maybe the coconut is giving it a little bit of a creaminess in there. Yeah, very, very similar to Yara, but I will say it's less of that musky feeling that Yara has, that very strong musk. I don't really get that with Kiss of Pink. I love the bottle more. I need to test it out to see how the longevity is going to be, how it performs. Now, I'm not too worried about that because these perfumes usually perform amazing. So it's crazy that there isn't strawberry because you kind of do get like, I saw someone on TikTok say that it smelled like the pink drink from Starbucks, and I feel like I definitely get that. Like, if there was something that I can compare this scent to, it would be the pink drink from Starbucks. It's creamy, but then there's like this fruitiness to it, and the apple makes it a little crisp, but it's not super appley. Like, appley? Is that even? It's not super apple. The apple sort of comes through like in the opening, but then it quickly kind of settles down. I'm gonna have to wear this one some more. Because right now, all I can say it's very similar to Yara. I would not recommend getting both. If you have one or the other, you should be good. But if you're sensitive to Yara, so far, I think this one's a little bit less harsh on the musk. That's kind of what I'm getting right now. But I definitely have to wear it some more. So we shall see if Kiss the Pink is better for me. I will definitely update you guys in the future. I'll put them in future perfume trays so that I can wear them and test them out. Now this one, I had so many of you guys recommend this one to me because you guys have seen my struggle with mango fragrances, with fragrances that are mixed with white florals, with fragrances that claim to be tropical and they want to add mango and coconut to it, but then I don't get that and I just get straight up florals, like white florals, screechy white florals. So almost every single time that I talk about that, I get someone in the comment section that tells me try Yara Toes. It's been like months that I've been getting that same comment, but then some people tell me that they also got white floral screechiness from it, while other people would tell me they get the mango, they get those amazing notes from it, like the tropical notes. I finally got Yara Toes in my collection, and the first time I sprayed it when I got it, I was a little disappointed, but I will say it wasn't as bad as those other fragrances like Paco Rabanne Fame or the latest Victor and Rolf fragrance, Tiger Lily. It wasn't as bad as those. So today I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again and see what I'm getting from it. So here is the bottle. It is an orangey color. It looks just like Yara, but orange. And the main accords for this fragrance are tropical, sweet, vanilla, fruity, powdery, coconut, white floral, musky, woody, and lactonic. The notes are mango, coconut, and passion fruit in the opening. Middle notes of jasmine, heliotrope, and orange blossom. And the base notes are vanilla, cashmere, and musk. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray that over here. I did spray it a few times the first time I got it just to see if it would change once the whole oxygen got into it and all of that. I will say this filled up the room right away because I haven't even smelled my arm and it's already hitting me. So it is a strong fragrance. Oh, okay. I will say I'm definitely getting way more mango in this one than I do in all the other ones that claim to have mango. I'm getting mango. I'm getting kind of like the sparkly fizziness that I get with passion fruit. I get the coconut. So for sure, I'm getting those opening notes. Now I will say the florals are a little strong. They're as strong as the mango, the coconut, the passion fruit. Those are a little bit stronger, so I am getting them a little bit more, but the florals are right there behind it. I would have to wear this one and see how I feel while I'm wearing it, but I can say that this does have a little bit more of a tropical scent to it. It's not disappointing me as much as those other fragrances that claim to be tropical and then you just get smacked in the face with white florals. It smells bright. I definitely feel like it's like a sunny fragrance. It doesn't smell the same, but it's kind of reminding me of Dolce & Gabbana Shine, which was one of those fragrances that I really liked the mango in, but the white florals were also there, but they didn't bother me as much. And there's definitely a creaminess in here. So I am going to keep this in my collection. I'm gonna wear it throughout spring and summer to make up like my final thoughts about it. And it should have enough time to sit so that we get like the real scent of what it's gonna smell like when summer comes around. Because like I said, they need to sit for a little bit. So if this is already strong now, I'm thinking this is going to be like very strong, but it's not strong that it bothers you or it's obnoxious. It's a nice strong that you can actually smell it while you're wearing it. Let's see, if I had to rank them, for sure the caramel cascade would be my first one. Like, for sure, I love it. It's gonna stay in my collection. This is my type of scent. I love caramel. I think these two would just be tied. I don't want to choose between them. I think I still need to get to know them better. But what I am gonna say is, lately, Middle Eastern fragrances are just, they're doing their thing. They are affordable. They're not as expensive as these designer fragrances. I love to explore in every category. I love to try niche fragrances, even though that is the hardest for me. I feel like when it comes to niche, a lot of them be smelling like monkey's butt, you know? So I'm very picky when it comes to niche fragrances. Now, designer fragrances, I love a lot of them, but I haven't really been impressed with too many lately. And Middle Eastern fragrances are just, they're doing their thing. They're on like a whole different, they are giving you good quality, good prices, beautiful packaging. They are just, I love it. So I definitely recommend these if you feel like the notes, it's harder to recommend these because I can't tell you to go somewhere and smell them. You literally have to blind buy them. I'm not sure if there's places where you can test these, but if you are a gourmand lover, I definitely recommend this 100%. Now, if you like those white florals that give you like a tropical vibe, if you like Paco Rabanne Fame, or if it didn't work for you, I feel like this is a good one to try. Really, really nice. And Kiss of Pink is very similar, like I said, to Yara. So that's going to be it from me today. Let me know if you have these fragrances, how you're loving them, if you've tried them, or if you're interested in them. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.